Hey, howdy, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back. I'm watching The Penguin again. This is season 1, episode 4. There's only one season, but it says season 1, and I'm reading the thing on the screen, so okay. This is entitled Cette année. I believe it's French. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what it means, but we're going to dive into a little bit of, excuse me, just my phone buzzed, so I am putting it on silent. A little bit of Sophia's backstory, which should be a lot of fun. I am very excited to see some of this stuff and kind of what she went through in Arkham and that, because she's talked about it, she's alluded to it, but we haven't really seen any of it besides that little thing where she talked to Antonio, but that was very brief. Alberto. I keep calling him Antonio. I think maybe because my son has a friend at school named Antonio, so I don't know. Anyway, Alberto Falcone, not Antonio, not Antonio. Never gonna get this right. Anyway, I want to do a little story time before we get into this with some of the issues that I've been having just in general with this whole sort of thing. So if you don't know, I'm watching this on my PS5 because my PS5 has basically just turned into a Demon Souls and Bloodborne machine and a watch content machine. So I watch movies on here, obviously my physical media collection. If I'm watching something from that, I'll pop that into this bad boy and then I can put it streaming to my computer through the capture card, or I can send it to my TV, which is over there with a nice little rocking chair on that side of the room. This new setup's great. I'll just I have my Steam Deck set up with connected to my TV, and I'll just play on my Steam Deck connected to my TV in my little rocking chair, and it's very nice having a bigger space to just kind of chill in. So I love the new place, but I have some issues with getting things to work. So before the move, I don't know, and this is going to take a little while, so feel free to skip this if you don't care about the stuff that goes on behind the scenes. But before the move, I had my capture card set up. I had an Elgato capture card that I got because I wanted to capture stuff from my PS5, obviously. And I got it mainly, I think, firstly, because I wanted to stream the Night Rain beta, and I did, except when I started to do things when it came to like movies and TV show reactions and I tried to record it from a PS5, I got this error and it wouldn't work. So I learned about a thing called HDCP, which is basically a content protection thing that will detect if you have some sort of third-party device plugged into the HDMI cable, and it won't allow certain content to be played. So things like movies and TV shows and all that just won't work. It won't even launch the apps. Some games won't work, but I don't think I've come across any games that won't work. So it's fine if you just get a capture card and you want to stream games, but if you want to actually record movies and shows and other copyrighted content, even if you've bought them with your hard-earned money, like, you know, Arrival, I think maybe... No, I don't remember exactly what the first one was, what the first issue was, if it was The Penguin or Arrival or what, but one of those things triggered something and I couldn't watch it because of HDCP. So what I had to do was I bought a little splitter, and these are they're hard to find, I think, because as far as I know, recently, I think companies are kind of cracking down on these kinds of splitters, but there are little splitters where you can take the HDMI cable, put it through this splitter, and it's supposed to be like, you know, take one signal, split it into two, or like two inputs and go into one, so you can hook up like a Switch and a PS5 to the splitter and then have it go to one HDMI cable and plug that into your TV. So then you can have two inputs or two devices for one output. Yeah, two inputs for one output. And then you just hit a button on the splitter and it switches between the two. Then you don't have to go unplugging cables every time you want to switch to a different console. But what happened with this was that I got that splitter and it worked fine. And the splitter, the reason I got it is because it had HDCP bypass. So it did something to the signal where it didn't make the PS5 think that it was connected to an HDCP device, and it didn't turn that on. So I was able to watch my content. In the move, something happened. The Elgato capture card does not work anymore. It just straight up does not work with anything. I don't know what's going on with it. Does not work. So I bought a second Elgato capture card, and I figured, you know, I just returned it if it didn't work. Second one did not work, so I had to return that. Then I ended up like pulling out this, which is an old capture card that I had back in college, and this one only goes up to 30 FPS, so it's not exactly great for gaming, but I figured it would be fine for TV video. And if you saw my last Penguin reaction, you may have noticed in some of the darker scenes there were like these flickering black bars. I couldn't see that when I was watching the show, but when I went back and I was editing it, I saw it in the recording. So that was because of this, because this thing was like 15 bucks or something, and I don't know, it was very cheap when I bought it, and so it kind of sucks with recording video quality. So that was out of the picture. So I looked up on Amazon. I ended up buying a $30 capture card as opposed to the 100 and whatever Elgato one. And the $30 one not only works perfectly, the picture looks great, but it also doesn't have any sort of HDCP triggering mechanism in it or whatever, so I can use it without having to use the splitter, and it just works. And I'm really glad that it just works. So now I have that, and it just works, and here is where we are. So that's what I've been dealing with behind the scenes. Thank you for listening to me just ramble and kind of explain all of this, but I just figured I'd say what's going on because I think it's kind of interesting that there's this weird stuff and you kind of have to find ways around it. But anyway, this one capture card that I have just straight up works. So if you're interested, I don't know, I guess let me know and I'll send you a link to it. But I guess most of you probably don't do much with capture cards. But anyway, let's keep watching the Penguin. I'm gonna go over to my movies and TV scene. Gonna hit start recording on here. This is a very beautiful 144p screenshot of Sophia about to cry. This is the Penguin, episode 4. C'est en nid. Wait, am I, hold up, am I recording? Yes, I am, okay. Just want to make sure. And let's do it. Start episode.
I know about the new drug. It's ours now.
Oh, she's gonna expose Oz in front of Sophia. That's crazy.
Oh, I thought that perhaps you asked him to kill your brother to take his place. But I'm wrong, aren't I? You didn't know.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So much for their plans. I thought this was gonna go longer. I thought this was gonna be like a running thing with Oz and Sophia together.
I needed Sophia to get the new drug. I was gonna bring it to you. I swear to God, you gotta trust me.
Ooh. Ooh. That's wild. So much for his deal with Sophia. Now what's he gonna do? Everything's gone now. Now she knows. That's crazy. Man, I thought that was gonna go on for longer. I thought we were gonna get some extended episodes of Oz and Sophia hanging out together. This is really interesting how they're flipping what I thought was gonna happen on its head.
I've never been one for speeches, but my mother, Isabella Falcone, struggled with depression for years. She never got the help that she needed, and when I was 9, she took her own life. That's why my father and I started this foundation. We wanted to support charities like this one that provide women and girls with life-saving services.
A cigarette? Take the edge off.
This is the third luncheon this week. A lobotomy couldn't take the edge off.
I'll get the car. You did good.
Thank you. I know you're on your way out, but do you have a minute?
Of course, yes.
I'm Summer Gleason.
Hi.
I've been following your work with the foundation. It's impressive.
Thank you.
But if you don't mind me saying, I think you could be doing more. I don't know if you're aware, but a young
More,
woman
she's
named
stressed.
Yolanda Jones committed suicide last week. There's actually been a number of women like Ms. Jones. over
She
the last
can't
decade
control
that died the same
anybody
way.
who kills the
By hanging.
the same way. Oh, Hangman. Oh.
Yolanda Jones worked at the Iceberg Lounge. In fact, most of these women worked for businesses owned by your father.
Hangman.
I don't talk to press. More women could get hurt. You could help them.
Okay. So she's obviously upset by that. So hang on. If her mother died by hanging, why would she go out and hang a bunch of other people? Maybe she's not the hangman. Maybe something else happened here. Maybe she's still a little mentally disturbed and probably scarred by that. I mean, she was 9, but like maybe I also just could be extremely wrong, but that's kind of where my thought process is going. It's kind of where my thought process is going right now.
Are you not? Here I come. Alberto, I know you're in here.
You mean Antonio? Nah, that'd mess any kid up. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's dark. Dude, the show is so good. Okay, hang on, sorry. The show is so good that like sometimes I forget this is like a Batman story. Sometimes I forget I'm watching a Batman spinoff. And I just get so sucked into this like New York style New Jersey crime drama because I'm pretty sure Gotham's set in New Jersey or somewhere around there. They've got very New Jersey accents. But like I forget I'm watching that because it's just so interesting and there's not really any comic booky nature to it. It's just so good. And I was watching this just now and I'm like, oh man, this kid. And then I'm like, this is a Batman spinoff. Like it just hit me in my head that this is a Batman spinoff. Man. All right, dude, this show is incredible.
I asked you to look into his financial holdings.
I'm working on it. I've been busy, but tomorrow, I promise.
Why are you such a fool when your sister's so reliable?
I get it. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
I don't know what to do with him. The drinking, the partying. I can't have your brother embarrassing me next weekend.
He's on them drops, bro.
I'll make sure that he behaves.
Thank you, beautiful.
Also, I should say I'm recording this after she won an Emmy for this role as Sophia, I think just last weekend. So good on her, man. She's been incredible in this show so far.
Maybe it's time to break with tradition. When the time comes, I want you to take my place.
Nice.
I want you to run this family, if that's something that would interest you.
Can't trust Alberto.
Yeah, of course.
Except, you know, the whole hangman thing got in the way. I wonder if that was a play by somebody. I don't know if it was Alberto or somebody else. I wonder if the whole hangman thing was a play by somebody else to put her in Arkham and frame her because they knew she was going to be the new head of the family and they didn't want that. That's my theory. That's where this is going. Oh, man. And she's already obviously a very mentally disturbed and a bit off kind of person just from, you know, being in this family, first of all, but then, you know, witnessing her mother having hung herself. It's just very, it's too convenient, I think. I think it's too convenient that, you know, she's next in line to be the head of the family and then she would do all this stuff to jeopardize that. It's too convenient.
Maybe it's because of the foundation, but I've just been thinking a lot about Mom.
Yeah, because people are bringing it up to you, which is quite unfortunate.
I know I was so young, but I don't remember her being sick or depressed.
There you go. See? She doesn't remember her, just yawn, sorry. She doesn't remember her being sick or depressed because she was killed by the hangman, whoever this real hangman is. And then this real hangman continues and frames her for some reason. Probably the reason that I mentioned. It's got to be. They're sowing these seeds. They're sowing these clues. And this is how a really good twist is played out, where they start to put these little things in there and you kind of like figure out what the twist is before it actually happens. So I will be so excited if I'm right.
She was good at hiding it. Look, I miss her too, baby, every day. Why would you do this now? Picking away at old wounds. You know how it upsets me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Man, the acting in the show is just it's so good. I love character dramas. I love them.
This is everything. Coroner reports are consistent. They all died from asphyxia.
Uh-huh. Sophia definitely couldn't have done it. I mean, she's looking at the photos and like
See the
freaking out.
impressions around the neck. They're far more congruent with manual strangulation. Then there's the defensive wounds. They were left off the police reports.
Of course they were.
Why are you telling me this?
I need access to the girls working at the club. Then just give me access to employee records. We need to protect these women.
Mom?
Yes. I knew Sophia couldn't have done it. It's not like a massive like instant twist, but this whole episode has been kind of like twisting what we think we know about Sophia and her being the hangman. I've kind of had in the back of my head, like I've considered that Sophia is not the hangman, but I don't think I really said anything about it.
You try publishing any of this garbage, my family will destroy you. Do you understand?
What if it's Alberto? That'd be a little crazy. It's probably their father, but that doesn't make sense. Why would he frame Sophia and have her sent to Arkham?
Sophia!
Carla! Sophia, thank God.
Have you seen Bride Number 3?
Oh my God, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. Lucas says he met her in Portugal. Okay.
Portugal.com.
Sophia.
Oz, what are you doing inside?
What are you doing inside this, you peasant driver boy?
Your father wants to see you.
Why didn't you tell me you met with a reporter?
Uh-oh. Who told him? Oz? Oz would have done that.
Did Oz tell you that?
Maybe he did.
Some woman approached me, but I told her to fuck off.
Is that right?
So why'd you meet with her under a secluded bridge at night?
There's an open investigation. They're looking into me for murder.
I mean, you are a mob boss.
Why didn't you come to me?
I should have. You're right.
Do you think I did these things?
No, of course not.
You were supposed to be better than this.
Okay, well now we're seeing why he framed her. She thought she was betraying him.
I've never doubted you.
I mean, I'm sure that almost the entire police force is probably on the Falcone payroll or something.
You had scratches on your hands the day Mom died.
Ooh.
I know they weren't from her. They were from something else.
Trying to fish the toast out of the toaster or something. You wouldn't kill your wife.
Sweet Sophia, what has happened to you? You're clearly not yourself. You're confused, sick. I think you need to leave before you make a scene.
I think you need to go to Arkham.
Oz will drive you home. Now.
That's crazy. Her dad killed her mom and went on a whole killing spree. So this adds a whole nother layer to, I'm gonna pause. This has a whole nother layer to Sophia's revenge story after coming back after Arkham. Because if she was framed for all the Hangman murders, then she went to Arkham for no reason. And other than, being scarred by her mother's death as a 9-year-old, which who wouldn't be? So her teaming up with Oz to try to take down the family and run everything is kind of like she's seeing it as her birthright, where she, she's the older sister. She is the oldest child. She has this rightful inheritance to the Falcone name to be the head of the family. And her father was going to give that to her until she started investigating a little too closely and then was sent to Arkham for it. So she's done nothing wrong. She just wants her rightful place as head of the family. And Oz was going to help her with that. And that's why now it stings even harder, because he betrayed her, because he went and worked with the Maronis to try to get the drug for them, make Sal take the blame for Alberto's death. Oh my goodness. Dude, all the layers to this are so interesting. Oh, this is so good. What's going on here?
Miss Falcone, step outside.
There we go. My seat was a little lower, and I noticed because my head was slightly farther from the top.
You're under arrest for the murder of Summer Gleason.
That's crazy.
You're also being charged with the murder of Yolanda Jones, Kayla Montgomery, and Nancy.
Get out of here with that! Hey, let her go!
Man.
Shut the fuck up, Penguin.
Call Alberto! Us!
The Hangman?
Wow.
Your father's claiming that you have a history of mental illness. A number of family members have written affidavits suggesting the same. Your Uncle Luca, your cousins Johnny and Carla Vitti.
Man.
Did you know about this?
No, I swear.
That's the framing of the century.
You're being remanded to Arkham State Hospital for observation.
No.
Man, that's so unfair. Poor Sophia, dude.
Oh my God. No, I'm not doing that. Punishing for something he did.
You don't know that.
Alberto, wake up! Are you kidding me?
It's so obvious. And even if it's not him, he knows about it.
I'm not gonna make it in a place like that. I'm gonna die in there. He knows it. That's what he wants.
Stop. You can handle 6 months. You're gonna get a trial, and you're gonna get out.
Alberto!
Don't let him win!
They needed somebody to take the fall for it. Oh. Man. And she did nothing wrong. She's the most tragic character in the show.
Dr. Ventris, this is my associate, Dr. Julian Rush. She'll be conducting the psychological evaluation.
There's been a mistake here, okay? I am innocent!
Shall we?
Man, poor Sophia. That's terrible. Why does Diego or Julian look like Diego? What's his face? What's his name? Diego Luna. He looks a little bit like Diego Luna. It's not him, but he looked a little bit like him. Who's talking to her?
You're the Hangman, aren't you? I saw you on the TV.
Who's that? Harley Quinn?
My name is Magpie.
Nope.
Like the bird.
One of the birds of prey?
It's okay to be scared. I was scared at first too, but you get used to the noises.
Enjoy your slop. Looks like the sauce left over from black beans. Dude, she wasn't crazy from being a serial killer. She's crazy from spending 6 months in Arkham.
Yeah, I look better when you're...
I don't know who Magpie is, but she's probably some sort of DC character that I don't know about.
Shouldn't she be chained?
Nah, why are you looking like that?
Hey, she's not chained.
You killed those girls. I didn't kill them.
You're lying.
Ugh.
I heard you had an incident in the mess hall today.
A woman beat the shit out of while everyone stood around and watched. So yeah, I had an incident. Why was she unchained?
I don't know. They're looking into it.
Did someone release her?
Is that what you believe? The attack in there was coordinated?
I know what you're doing. You're twisting my words around to make me sound paranoid.
Yeah, twisted psychological evaluation.
The death of a parent is a traumatic event, and it's not unusual to transfer that grief into anger or even violence.
It's not unusual to just be sad, either.
True.
I didn't kill those women. I would never do anything like that.
She was getting queasy over the pictures, dude. She wouldn't be able to actually do it.
So you're saying that your father framed you for murder?
Exactly, yes. Now you're getting it.
I don't know how to convince you I'm sane when you've already made up your mind about me.
I'm here to help you, Sophia. I have no other agenda than that.
Sure. Why a fork? Gonna have them fight each other?
Come on, try it. Try it.
What in the world's going on here?
You want me to hurt her? Right? To what? Prove I'm a killer? Is that it?
You killed them! Say it! Say it! Say it!
This is my father. You're working for him.
Yeah, we saw her stab another inmate with a fork. It was crazy.
End it! End it! End it! End it! End it!
Okay.
What are you doing?
Why do they...
You can't do this. I didn't do anything wrong.
Why are they doing this to her for this?
This will help you feel like yourself.
We'll just give you some shock therapy for, being a perfectly sane individual. Man, being in Arkham is really going to make her crazy.
I'm innocent.
Just keep shocking her until she admits she did it. She's insane. She was tearing the wallpaper off.
What if she's telling the truth?
She is. Yep. I think Julian is actually just a neutral party then, and the other guy's on the Falcone payroll. Julian's actually just straight up trying to help her.
You've got a visitor.
She was hallucinating all the tearing the wallpaper off.
Sophia.
Is this the scene we saw? I can't remember what she looked like in that scene.
I'm so sorry. You're not going to court. No one's going to hear your case.
No.
Doctor, he's claiming you're unfit to stand trial. He was the head of Arkham. Some guy named Ventress.
Asajj Ventress?
I did my 6 months. I have rights. This is my life.
We'll file an appeal or try for a new evaluation. I don't know. Tell me what to do and I'll do it.
Carmine has to keep her silenced. Got to keep breaking her.
You gotta keep fighting. I'm not giving up. I swear to God, one day I'll get you out of here. Sophia!
I think she's just resigned to realizing this is her life now.
I didn't know Ventress was going to write the report.
No, I'm convinced Dr. Rush is actually a good person.
Oh, he'll give you candy now. You don't have to lie to Dr. V anymore.
Are you working for him? Have you been spying on me? Is that why he's giving you drugs?
Perhaps.
Silly, I'm your friend. Aquarius.
Oh! She's gonna be framed for murder. Might as well go all out, Oh, dude.
I told you I'm fucking innocent.
Yeah, that's what an innocent person would do.
I'm glad you called me.
Oh, was he the doctor she was talking to in one of the earlier episodes? I forgot what he looked like. I'll have to go back and check.
How you feeling?
Like an idiot. I trusted him when everything in my body told me not to. I should have killed him when I had the chance. Now I don't even know where the hell Oz is. I have no allies, no resources. And if I'm not on a plane to Sicily by tomorrow, my Uncle Luca, well...
Maybe you should go. Not for your family. For yourself. Sophia, you've only been out of Arkham a few weeks. You deserve a fresh start, an opportunity to heal.
She almost had that, and then Oz took it from her. Oz betrayed her. They were going to work together. She was going to have that not even really like a fresh start, but just like a new beginning. She was going to get her rightful place as head of the family after what everybody did to her. And now even Oz turns his back on her. Like man, you're kind of rooting for Oz in the first couple episodes because he's, the title character. But then as you go on, like, Sophia's the real tragedy of this show. The injustice that Oz has been through has been nothing compared to what she's had to deal with. I mean, I'm sure he's had his own personal share of things that have been unfair happening to him. But man, she's been through so much.
You miss how it was at Arkham, don't you?
You've had a long night.
The control that you had, treating me, rehabilitating me.
I helped Alberto get you out.
And now here I am, wearing your clothes. I haven't forgotten. The way you looked at me, so curious. What did it feel like to get to watch a person unravel? And now you're numbing yourself as punishment.
That's absurd.
My father told me I was sick, and Dr. Ventress, and then the doctor after him, and then the doctor after him. For 10 years, men have lied to me. And then I come home, and it's all the same. They think I'm broken.
Her whole family lies to her. Oz lies to her.
I'm not the one who's sick.
She's gonna kill him.
And neither are you. The world is. You're right. I deserve a fresh start.
Oh, this show is so much better than I even thought it would be. Sophia, what's going on? What are you doing here?
What the hell are you doing?
Supporting Uncle Luca. Same as you. You passed the meatballs.
I'd like to express my gratitude to everyone here. But here, this house, my brother used to say, the true strength.
Forgive me, I've never been one for speeches, but I did want to say a few words. Look at everyone. I believe the last time we were all together was my father's birthday, 10 years ago. I'm sure you all remember that night. I know I do.
The night I was dragged into Arkham.
Daddy said there'd be cake.
Take a seat, Carla.
Gia, go get ready for bed, okay?
As you all know, I was stuffed in Arkham State Hospital for a decade, convicted of murdering 7 women. Summer Gleason, Taylor Montgomery, Yolanda Jones, Nancy Hoffman, Susanna Weekly, DeVry Blake, and Tricia Becker. Their names are worth saying. Victims are so quickly forgotten. Our stories are rarely told. I've had a lot of time to reflect, and I have to say, I was genuinely surprised at how many of you wrote letters telling the judge that I was mentally ill.
In fact, all of you gathered here. This wine is pretty good, isn't it, huh? Laced with poison?
I loved you, and yet not one of you tried to help me, except for my brother.
And now he's dead.
And the real thorn in my side is that unlike everyone here, I was innocent.
I mean, Jesus Christ, Milos has a higher body count than I do.
Sophia!
I know, you're all anxious for me to leave. No one has been shy about that. I'd really hoped that it would be different, but I understand. I don't fit into this family anymore. So tomorrow I'm starting a new life.
Is she gonna kill everybody here?
To new beginnings. Cent'anni.
Cent'anni. Okay, it's not French, it's Italian. No, I should have figured that out by nature of them being Italian. But I am also known to be stupid. So you got to take these things into consideration when you're working with me,
Are you ready for some cake?
What's happening? Enjoy your poison cake, Gia.
Should we tell my mom?
Shh. No, we don't need to wake her up. Would you like some more?
I should go to bed.
What is she doing? What is her plan?
Should we sleep out here tonight? That could be fun, right?
My mom told me not to talk to you.
My father locked me away in a dungeon with a bunch of scary monsters, and I had to fight them to survive.
Am I gonna get locked away?
No. You don't have to worry about that.
You don't have to worry about anything ever again, stab.
You never have to fight anyone.
Wait, hang on. I was joking. Sophia, no. Sophia, I was joking. Okay, she's still alive.
Go back to sleep. I'll be right back.
Did she just want to get her away so she could kill the family? I'm confused.
So long, my
Oh.
my love, it's
She's gassing the house. Or she did gas the house.
faces is now an endless thing runs when romance.
Whew. Oh, she wanted to personally. Oh, oh man.
We need to talk.
Wow. Wow, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay. What an episode. Man. Okay, let's kind of start from the end and work backwards. So, she killed everybody except Johnny Vitti. For some reason, I don't know. She wants to interrogate him, talk to him, kill him herself. Something. I don't know. But, man. But everybody else is dead. She's killed possibly what I believe to be every Falcone left. At least everybody directly named Falcone. Maybe not the extended family, but pretty much everybody. They're all gone now. And only one left is Johnny, I guess, for now, and Gia. And so, you know, obviously Sophia saw herself in Gia, a little girl who has not been corrupted by the corrupted family yet, and she doesn't want that for Gia. So now she's starting over. She's wiping out the family, and she's starting a new beginning for herself and for Gia. And now she knows about Oz's betrayal, so it's literally just her against the world. It's her against everybody. Man, that stings. There's nobody else on her side. And she thought she had Oz, but even that wasn't really a long-lasting thing. It was just kind of a day or two, but Oz was just trying to use her for his own gain. Now I'm voting and rooting more for her than I am for Oz even at this point. That's wild. That is crazy. These episodes just keep getting better. Every single one has topped the last. I don't know if that's going to be a trend that continues, because this was clearly the best episode so far. I mean, seeing what Sophia went through for being innocent and what she ultimately caved in and did. I mean, she killed Magpie. Just like, all right, fine, I guess I'm crazy. And just gave in. And all of that she did was for nothing. Because she started to get a little too nosy. Because she started to figure out that her father was a killer. Was a serial killer. And then she was ostracized and imprisoned and shamed and beat up and electrocuted and blamed for all of that now. And now, who knows what she's going to do? Who knows what's coming up next for her? My goodness. And where is Oz going to go with this now? Is he going to team up more with the Maronis and help them get the drugs like he said he would? But they don't trust him. They think he could be double-crossing them because he just, well, not him, but Vic killed one of their guys, and now they're speeding off. Like, it's every man for themselves at this point. And we're halfway through the season, I believe halfway. Let me double check that it's halfway, because I'm pretty sure there's just 8 episodes. Yeah, we are halfway through this show. Not even just through the season, but the show as a whole, because it's only a mini series. And everyone has just kind of been everywhere. We've been seeing these alliances form, and now all these alliances have just been destroyed in one episode. Who knows what's going to happen? I love the uncertainty of where this is going to go. Man, this is such an incredible show. And I was not prepared for how well written this was going to be. I mean, I was sold. The first like 2 episodes is like, man, this is a really good show. And then episode 3, you start to see more of how their little team up is going, and you start to kind of see, okay, Oz and Sophia could have a nice little thing going for a little while. And all of that has just been flipped on its head now. And I have no clue. This could go any number of directions. There could be any amount of things about to happen. And I cannot wait to see where this goes. I gotta watch more of this soon. I need to. I'm not gonna wait weeks in between episodes. I'm gonna catch up. Finish this show pretty quickly. So, all right, man. Thanks for watching, everybody. This show is incredible. I'll catch you on the next episode. Thanks for supporting me and the channel and all that. The channel is me. Thank you. Goodbye.